Boycott, Heineken just spat in the face of Trump supporters. Shows where their loyalties lie. Check the my new channel, goo.gl web link. Please subscribe, goo.gl web link. Heineken has begun to actively promote open borders, and social media is having none of it. The Holland Beer Company recently began printing a blurb on the backside of their bottles that endorses a world without borders or barriers. This is just insane. Here's to an open world. To a world without borders or barriers, the beer cans and bottles reads. To the belief that there is more that unites us than divides us. To find common ground, to raise a bottle with the person next to you. Because a stranger is just a friend that you haven't had a cold Heineken with yet. Open your world. The campaign began with an ad that aired earlier this year, titled, Open Your World. Here's the commercial. The commercial itself was commended on both sides of the aisle, and with good reason. There's compassion felt for all parties that we'd do well to achieve for one another in real life. But now, social media users have decided it's gone too far. Heineken's latest Open Borders campaign has caused some upset amongst conservatives. Boom, Clint Eastwood blasts Trump haters, tells them to just effing get over this one thing. Hollywood has become a cesspool of leftist degeneracy. Instead of being an industry that makes quality art and entertainment, it's now little more than a liberal propaganda machine. Thankfully, there are still people like Clint Eastwood who make good movies and talk some common sense into their fellow Americans. Eastwood, 86, is a Hollywood legend who's achieved massive success for his acting and directing. He's also a right-wing supporter of Trump. At the Cannes Film Festival on May 22, the Dirty Harry actor blasted modern political correctness culture, essentially telling social justice warrior types to get over their everything is racist attitude. Like most film festivals and award ceremonies, Cannes was filled to the brim with liberal Hollywood celebrities who look down on hard-working Americans who support President Trump. Usually, these events are nothing more than an opportunity for multimillionaire actors to pat themselves on the backs while taking potshots at Donald Trump and his supporters. This year, however, Clint Eastwood was there to shake things up. Eastwood slammed the leftist dogma of political correctness. While talking about his seminal film Dirty Harry, Eastwood said, "A lot of people thought it was politically incorrect. That was at the beginning of the era that we're in now, where everybody thinks everyone's politically correct." Eastwood went on to assert that the PC thought police culture is stifling expression, essentially ruining film. "We're killing ourselves by doing that. We've lost our sense of humor." The American filmmaker and actor, who was invited to speak as part of a presentation of his films, would know a thing or two about what makes for great cinema. He's been cranking out classic after classic since the 1960s. Eastwood came to international stardom for his role as the man with no name in the Italian westerns of Sergio